Crap. Hello, YouTubers. How you guys doing? This is good old Grandmaster Revan here, and you're watching the Anonymous Liberty Media. And um, well, it looks like that the new head of the FCC wants to kill net neutrality. That's a huge thing for us, individuals here in the United States. And I mean, I always thought about that. What is what is net neutrality? And I think that is a good idea. I believe that every individual in this country who has a computer or cell phone or smartphone has the right to be able to connect to the internet faster. I believe that. And it's the one thing that what helps people go online. They browse the internet. They go and social media, talk to their friends and family and their loved ones and whatnot. And some do online shopping. You know, whether you're shopping at Walmart, Target, Ross, or you're going through eBay, Amazon. Here. Here. I'm talking to a pretty lady and cool chick. I mean, name's Christy, and it's the internet is this open world, cyber world where you could communicate with others. You could shop online. You could look up information on your favorite movie or your favorite music artist or group. You could look for information. You go on to YouTube for information, or WikiLeaks, or Wikipedia, or whatever information you're looking for. The internet is a huge place on cyberspace. It's a huge place. And I believe that whether you're on your desktop computer, laptop, or smartphone, and you can ask questions. So I'm kind of just a California guy. Um, Yeah, like I said, whether you're on your desktop computer, your laptop, or your smartphone, you want to get on the internet fast, quick. I mean, with amazing speed, as does you have this corporations who's has money into the internet wants to cripple net neutrality to crush our fair fair chance to get on the internet quickly enough. I mean, just to surf the web, and it's pretty much that I've always been a huge fan of innovation, and the internet is one of the innovations that I'm just so amazed by. I'm so amazed by the laptop computer because you could fold it. I mean, it's not too small. It's just the right. I mean, if you don't want a big computer, just get a laptop because it's a very simple tool. Just open it up, turn it on, and then voila, you're on the computer. You can do research, you can do information gathering. If just it's amazing thing. Now it's like the smartphone. I mean, holy crap! It's so amazing on how technology is today. Now, even on these devices, which we can surf the web using any browser, we can still connect to the the internet. And the one thing that could really crush net neutrality is this guy who's trying to kill it because he's in the pocket of major corporations. He's in the pocket. He's in the pocket of AT&T. He's in the pocket of Comcast and a couple other ones. Now, before this guy came in the picture here, we had another guy who was head of the SEC for a number of years. He fought for net neutrality. We need it because it would give every single individual a chance and a right to surf the web easy. No problem, no BS. That's it. Now, if you look at even before, you had AT&T, who's the biggest communication company, internet, telephone, cell phone market. They're in the cell phone market. They took out Singular. Singular was like #4 company. Okay, #4 company. You had Verizon, Sprint, AT&T. Then Singular was in there competing, but somehow AT&T bought out Singular to take out the competition. AT&T is the WWE of the cell phone market. They want to take out the competition. AT&T wants to buy out T-Mobile because to AT&T, that's a threat to their market of cell phone market. Now, there was talks for months a few years ago about AT&T and T-Mobile merging, but that was stopped. It never happened. Now, it's a big dog eat dog world in the corporate business. Dog eat dog world. kind of really falling for this chick here. This woman is just kind of a cool chick. I mean, it's like the auto industry. There's a lot of competitors from Chrysler, Nissan, Ferrari, Lotus, Toyota, and it's just a huge market. I mean, cars how many cars can Chrysler outsell of Fiat or Ferrari or Nissan, Toyota? I mean, you got these companies that are just button heads for decades on selling and producing and selling the best car that a consumer can get. That's same with the internet. Which company can come out with a much better deal? That's even with the satellite cable business. Which deal to come up with better deal? They're fighting for subscribers on the internet, even with satellite business. They're fighting tooth and nail to get that to come up with the best deal for that consumer. It's not easy. It is a dog eat dog world in any type of business. Okay, Walmart is the biggest company right now in the United States. It's taken out the mom and pop shops. It's taken out the mom and pop tools. Parts store, mom and pop auto parts store, the mom and pop grocery store. Kind of stores that have been in business for generations, for decades, for years. And they're taking out these small mom and pop shops that their own children and grandchildren would inherit when they pass on. Walmart has been taking them out for decades. And even with net neutrality, it's the little guy versus the big guy. The 99% against the upper 1%. It's the net neutrality. If we don't have net neutrality, where we can just have that link to get the faster uploading of a website. I could go to Wikipedia and read about Star Wars stuff, characters, storylines, and the canon stuff of Star Wars, the legends and the EUs of Star Wars. I could go to Facebook, talk to my friends and family, even while I'm on my smartphone, even when I'm on my smartphone or my computer. I want and it's a huge in any market, whether it's automotive, communications, industry. It's a dog eat dog world. It's been that way since the industrial revolution. Big companies that being lawyers taking out small companies, taking out the small competition. See, the upper 1% don't want a competition. They only want to compete against each other of themselves. That's not easy. Here they're buddy, but here they're competing against one another. They're doing deals behind the door. And from what I learned over the years in my life, nothing is ever fair. It is a pain in the butt, even as the little guy. We want a fair chance. But do you think the big fat cat's going to let it happen? No, it's never going to happen. Because the fat cats want to keep the little guy in its place. Unfair, bias, and BS. How can we save net neutrality? It's a tough situation. You must find love in your heart. Love is like oxygen. You need it to breathe. True. Love is like oxygen when you are in a relationship or just connecting with somebody. It's like oxygen. You need it to breathe. Now, net neutrality is something that, I mean, maybe it's just one good thing. One good thing the former president did. One good positive. Because we've had the internet for a very long time. Okay, a very long time. How many of you remember the dial-up internet? The dial-up, the 90s version of the internet where you gotta put in the phone cord and you gotta put in the phone cord and dial up and shit. I do. I hated it. Dial-up internet sucked. I mean, how many of you remember the AOL email thing? You got mail. My son can get it on his phone. It's a ringtone. You got mail. I miss the 90s nostalgia of the whole you got mail. And look at the cell phones. They weren't not even come close to these big boys here. To these guys here. I mean, not even close to these guys here. The smartphone, these cell phones, You could surf the internet. Web. You could take pictures. You could, record a video. It is every device in one. It's a phone, camera, calendar, notebook, video recorder, caller ID. It's a map. It's a map on it. Wow. You could read a book. I mean, you could read a book on this thing. I mean, you could also play games on this thing. Get an email, text. Texting didn't come in until years ago, to the early 2000s. And on here, you could download music and play it. It's an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing. I mean, it's the internet industry is a dog eat dog. I mean, it's a dog eat dog in a very big way. And I mean a very big. Um, it's amazing how the little guy finds a way to connect to the world on a simple cyber highway. Friends, family, boyfriends, girlfriends, husband, wives, kids. It's amazing. It's a whole amazing thing. There is a different level of the internet. The biggest one is the Mariana's Web, the deepest part of the web. You have the deep web, the dark web, Mariana's Web, the regular internet. It's huge. It's huge. It is absolutely. Never take love for granted. Never. It's one of those things you don't want to do. Never take anything for granted, especially love. When you have a good thing going in your life, never ever fuck it up. Don't ever mess it up. Because it's something, if you have that special somebody in your heart, that, I mean, it don't matter how big the issue is. Always try to find a solution to keep that love from flaming out. Keep it going. Fight if you have to. Keep it going. The one thing that really bugs me, and it has been bugging me for the last 20 years, well, 22 years of my life. Why do people cheat? Men and women. Why? Why? There are good people in this world. Good people in this world. And it's one thing that you think you have all the answers. Nobody has the right answers to a question. They try to make it best as they can to figure out what the problem is. Figure it out. Find the solution to fix the problem in that relationship you have. Cheating isn't the answer. Separation. I mean, if it's bad enough, and out of fear of things, so out of fear, whatever it is. But if there's a way to find a solution. See, love is like oxygen. You need it to breathe. The past few months since August, I've been meeting women that's late 20s, early 30s. I'm 41. I could be a kid. I could be a kid at heart. It's not easy. I understand. Net neutrality. Now I tell you what. I'm gonna show you the guy who wants to kill it. It's a real bonehead. Each company, I mean, we have a right to a fair internet access. Ajit, Ajit Day, or how his name is, how it's pronounced. He's the new head of the FCC, and he wants to kill you in a very big way. And I mean, it's just insane on how it is. Wants to kill the internet, internet neutrality. Is our link to freedom of speech. It's a extension of our freedom of speech. We could talk to family and friends, shop online, anything, as long as it's legal. I mean, it's just insane on how this guy wants. I mean, new head. He's a Democratic appointed head of the FCC, and straight up wants to annihilate net neutrality. Well, net neutrality is just a scheme. Can you prove that? It's not a scheme. I mean, shit. I mean, damn. Net neutrality it's something that's big. It gives the little guy faster chance of whatever he wants to, whatever he or she wants to search. But the one thing that really, really bugs me in a big, big way is that I mean, we got these webcams that can be hacked. Like, you could hack web computers. You could hack modems or routers. You could hack modems. You could hack uh, get past a firewall, like it's a cyber knife through cyber butter. That's all I'm saying. CIA had this Vault 7. Yeah, the Shadow Collective. Shadow Collective. Shadow brokers somehow got a hold of the CIA's Vault 7 BS. Okay. Somehow they could make money by selling copies of the Vault 7 to any country, any government in the world. They get the information to WikiLeaks. The CIA found a way to hack into the smart TV that's created by Samsung. Get past a get past an iPhone, an iPad. I mean, the thing is, why? I mean, they're a rogue agency. Been rogue since 1947. They've been rogue since 1947. For assassinations. They've killed opponents. They've taken out other world leaders for whatever reason that's not which is supposedly necessary, which it wasn't necessary. They were involved in taking out JFK. Why? Why do that? I mean, you get to think, okay, well, that's pretty clever, guys. That's maybe we could do that next time, but a little bit better and a little bit quiet. It's all wrong. It's all wrong. Really wrong. Total of 78 to 79 special health doctors, natural health doctors, that's been found dead mysteriously. That's like, seriously, anybody who worked for JP Morgan Chase all of a sudden ended up taking their lives. What reason is that? Were they murdered to make it look like an accident? Were they taken out to make it look like a suicide? Same with these doctors. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, guys, this is good old Grandmaster Robin signing off. I appreciate you guys watching this video, and if you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment below. And please do not forget to hit the bell notification for any upcoming videos. I will surely appreciate it. Remember, knowledge is free. Let's keep it that way. Remember, peace out, Reverend Al.